They were dominated last year.
And this...
Yeah, you know, these are two rival teams that will see each other.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose, and it's McDermott in at the 3 spot. Here's Chicago. Coming into this having not...
That game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, layup. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Lopez a screen. And Jack, here we go. Nice work there coming off the screen.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. You know, last season Thaddeus Young was moved from Minnesota to Brooklyn, guys. A good move for everybody involved. As you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Brooklyn. Butler kicks to Gasol. Feeds it to McDermott. Rose against Jack. A shot. And it takes a hard bounce. Young last year, as you mentioned.
Come on, let's go.
Brooklyn provided good punch off the bench.
3. I mean 2.
In his scoring, that he's a great guy to play heavy minutes off the bench. Shot over 50% from the floor in his games with the Nets.
Here's Butler after the basket by Brooklyn.
Let's go, let's go.
Right side Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Pass to Young. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Here's Kilpatrick. He's covered by Rose. Kilpatrick passes to Young. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Rose against Jack. Rose dishes to Gasol. Goes up on the block. That's good. Gasol's got his first 2 points of the night.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
Well, Kevin, he said that they didn't want to take what the defense gave them tonight, saying we need to play our game. I told my guys to go right at their defenders and make plays happen. If we sit back and don't be the more aggressive team, we'll just be digging a hole for ourselves. Sounds like they have confidence in their ability to score, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And guys, the focus being on the offensive side of things, they obviously don't want to let their defensive guard down, so to speak, can they?
No, they're still going to have to be sharp on the defensive side of the floor. It's just that getting into rhythm offensively is going to be the main focus here early on.
I'm with you on that mindset, but it does leave the door open for them to be taken advantage of at the defensive end.
Here's Jack after Pau Gasol's bucket. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Jack against Rose.
Should it be?
And the Nets miss again.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Here's Butler. Misses off the right iron. Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's the feed to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Lopez. 1:30 left to play in the first. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one. So many people overlook Pau Gasol prior to last season, seemed to think that Clark, he was past his prime.
Well, he was a starter in the All-Star game and a huge reason the Bulls played as well as they did. It was a big season for him. A lot of GMs shaking their head for not going harder after him.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Then for the Bulls, Joakim Noah's checked in for Gibson. Mirotic comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Ejuan Moore checking in for Butler.
You know, and with Pau Gasol, it was weird to think that the Lakers were just so ready to let him go and move on.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. And Sloan kicks to Sims. Under the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
We got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Come on, boys.
In every play counts. And with the skill set that Pau has and the year he had, there's no telling how long he can play at a high level. Again, one of those guys that never been reliant on the athletic ability to have an impact.
They are really doing it.
How the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland. Sims with the rebound.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, this touch is basically gone AWOL.
Robinson kicks to Ellington. He feeds it to Sloan. There's a screen by Robinson. Second chance shot. That one a little long.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. The Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud.
We're
to be Mark's
losing so
brother,
bad.
and I'm proud of what he's become as a basketball player and as a man.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the
Let's
NBA.
go. Let's go,
Yeah,
boys.
especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Mark Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better
Pass me the ball.
defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And stepping out onto the floor now for his very first official NBA playing time. We're going to check out our first glimpse, and what a feeling it's got to be for this young player. That last bucket represents the first official score in the NBA from Freak.
Yeah, and you know, he can relax a little bit now. That first one is in the books. It won't be the biggest bucket he makes in his life, but man, it may be the most memorable.
I think you may be right about that. No matter how many thousands of them he winds up with, he'll never forget that first one.
Nets were pretty far back from relevance at times last season, as we saw. It took a late season hot streak for them, Greg, to get into the playoff picture.
Let's go,
And
boys.
it was a neck-and-neck race with the Pacers right till the very end. Not exactly what they had in mind at the start of the season, but they did pull through.
Moore outside. Outside Butler. Noah the screen. Butler attacking. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
You know,
Come on,
he
guy.
didn't need to make the
Come on,
layup
guy.
complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move. and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
For the Nets. Brook Lopez is checked in for Henry Sims. Young comes in for Robinson. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Freak. And Jared Jack has subbed in for Donald Sloan. And Chicago also making a switch. McDermott's checked in. The Nets with the lead. Screen by Young.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Moore against Jack. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And guys, looking at Jared Jack, one word comes to mind: professional. I mean, he's as solid as they come. Tough, capable, experienced, and he proved it all again last season.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And he makes the first. Talking about Jared Jack, he's especially dangerous at the end of the game. Not only does he make great decisions, Clark, he was a top 10 free throw shooter last season.
Yeah, experienced, tough-minded ball handlers and shot makers are always valuable.
I'm fucking LeBron James.
When it's winning time.
And Jack drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Portis. Moore outside. Inside. Shot clock at 5. The basket counts and 1.
Well, I guess I'm not starting here today.
To make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just
taking advantage of the rookie right here.
Especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here.
I see you, man.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here this first half.
Something else they've been able to do
I'm
so far tonight is earn
This is
those
an
tough
all-star,
points in the
baby. I'm
paint.
a rookie, and I made the all-star. But I'm on the bench. So, oh well. But at least I'm here, though.
3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
Bring down some, I want some LeBron James, man.
Takes it from 10.
I'll burn that motherfucker.
Young's got his first points of the night.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Nigga, sit your ass down. I can't see.
Basketball, as you know, guys, is a game of runs. So their offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here.
Jack's shot is good.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Here's Moore. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Moore's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
On the basket, kick.
3.
This is it to Bogdanovich.
Kill that man. Kill that man.
Shot clock at 6. Good. 8 points for Jared Jack.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Bulls always seem to be tough on the road, and last season no different. They would end with 23 road wins on the year.
And that number was good enough for the second most in the East. Unlike shooting, it's very hard for defenses to go cold, and that's why the Bulls have been so good on the road.
Nets leading by 3.
Man, put my ass in, man. I want to play.
Ball wide open look here for Lopez. Rebounded by McDermott. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter shift. Moore outside. Gives him a screen.
It's all good making the All-Star game, but
that one wide
not being a starter,
it's not
come
winning
on, man.
basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Pass to Kilpatrick. Some room here for Lopez. Lopez missing again.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
The Nets are gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second.
Let's go.
The dish to Young. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, folks. On both ends of the floor, you can plug him into almost anyone and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
Nice.
And he makes the first.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the 3. He started the season strong in that department. He kind of
that's what's up.
At the end.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol's checked in for Portis. Milicic comes
Number
in for Doug
23.
McDermott. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Moore.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to go.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Rose dishes to Milicic. Butler
Got it.
in the corner. Fires for 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Back at you.
Let's go, West.
Get those 3
West,
points
Sonny.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Feeds to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Ellington. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Gasol kicks to Milicic. Shoots the 3. Ellington grabs the miss.
Good rebound.
Puts it 5. Again, the Nets for 2.
3.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And so that's the end of the first half. Brooklyn ahead, up by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment. Here
Come on, man. Nothing.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. But we did get a nice lift off the bench. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal.
Oh.
There's no reason the lead shouldn't be even bigger right now. And I'm counting on you guys to make sure that it gets bigger and soon.
Oh!
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Jared Jack with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
I think I'm not gonna come in and score, man. Come on, this is an all-star game. I killed it in the Rising Star. I'm gonna kill it here. Oh.
No!
Bulls trail by 8.
You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along on the first part of last season, treaded water, but after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Jared Jack. Brook Lopez is out there with Young, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Young up top, defended by Gibson. From about 19 feet, offensive rebound. Lopez, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Rose with the ball. Now Jack defending. Rose passes to Gibson. Gasol a screen. No good from Gibson. Nets leading by 6. Passes it to Kilpatrick. Outside Jack. He kicks to Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Paul Gasol. As you mentioned, the Nets were great after the break. Had the 3rd best record post-All-Star break in the East.
Nice pass,
and
man.
How about winning 13
Great
of
pass.
their first 22 after the break? And sometimes with a new coach insisting, it takes a while to kind of figure things out. And that seemed to be the case with the Nets last year.
You motherfucker.
That free throw, no good. And for Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And for Lopez, last year was the first time since that he didn't start every game. I mean, that is a huge shot to your confidence. I don't care who you are.
One offense.
Circumstances. But you know what? At the end, he rose above it.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. And Jack kicks to Young. Great defense that time from Noah.
You know, on the topic of Lopez,
Put me in.
ugly beginning, but things got beautiful over the last 2 months. 55% shooting, nearly 20 and 10. Some of the best numbers of his career. A splendid pass that time by Rose.
That's my boy, Cousins.
Here's Jack. 8 points for him. Screen by Young. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Outside Jack.
Kind of slipped a little bit.
No good.
And game pause.
Put an end to this drought. You
know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out.
My game paused.
The bottom of the net.
My control.
Gasol was the number 3 pick back in 2001. He managed to average 18 and 9 his first season, was Rookie of the Year, became a perennial All-Star. There's no way his younger brother Mark,
hustle up, baby. Gotta hustle up.
could ever match up to that, right? Not so fast, people. Mark's pretty good too.
Now, gentlemen, roof shot. Roof shot.
He misses the free throw. Henry sends his check in for Young. And a change for the Bulls.
Thanks.
Ejuan Moore's checked in for Butler.
I'll start to take over.
And he's good on the second. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax.
He's got 8. There's a good screen. The pass to Kilpatrick. Nailed from three-point land. Kilpatrick's got his first
Chill, man.
Talking about Powell and Brother Mark, both of them were excellent last season. The difference is that Powell has always been considered a great prospect, so detractors are much harder on him when they see cracks, I think, Greg, in his game.
Yeah, you know, for Marcus, it can only exceed expectations because they started out so low. I'd certainly say that if I had to pick between one or the other for best career, I'd do everything I could to pick both.
Good way to get out of it. Good answer.
That's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Jack against Rose. And it's good. Up through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Whoa.
They've raised their field goal percentage.
It's the air, man. It's the air.
50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis comes in for Paul Gasol. And Mirotic subbed in for Doug McDermott.
Upsmanship against Brandon Knight, remember late in that game. Now it is Williams. Here's Boozer.
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, his fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level.
Get your head out of your ass, man. Come on now.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
Come on.
Rebound by Rose. Chicago trailing here.
And you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before.
Offensive foul.
A level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. It's not teachable. You either have it or you don't. Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Robinson gets to Sloan. There's a screen by Robinson. Sloan shot is off.
And, you know, back to D. Rose, he grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's south side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
There's a screen by Robinson.
Come on. Defense.
Here's Sloan. He's covered by Rose.
I put the wrong one.
That's the 3-5. They get it again. Sims. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint.
Yeah, I know, man.
First half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed.
It's okay. It's first quarter.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
last season and still had a good showing in the East. Came away with the 3 seed when many thought they would sink down after missing so many games from key players.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Then for the Bulls, Gibson comes in for Joakim Noah.
Coach, I can't see, man.
Coming in for Ejuan Moore.
Football ass off the way, man.
And the Bulls did end up with the 3rd seed in the East, 33 of their 50 wins last year.
But it wasn't an even distribution of those wins for the Bulls against their own division in the Southeast.
3 points, not that bad.
500 basketball. They got their good in-conference record from feasting on the Atlantic teams, taking 16 wins in 18 games against that division.
Got a piece of it and stolen by Mirotic.
Come on, Golden State.
And it's Sloan with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders.
Let's see what you got, man. Come on, man.
To contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. The feed to Sims. Shot clock at 6. And that one is hammered home.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good.
I'm still sitting down.
So it's Brooklyn now. They lead by 1. So for Chicago right now, Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's McDermott in at the small forward spot. Rose against Jack. Rose attacking, and he gets the bucket.
Come
Rose has got
on.
the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Chicago. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Young, and he banks in the way.
Yes.
And the Nets lead by 1.
Let's go, Brooklyn.
His best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And Chicago shooting well, 50% from the floor. Outside Rose. Gibson with a screen on Jack. Rose passes to Gibson. Here's Gasol. Rejected by Young. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Lopez against Gasol. Gibson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Kicks to Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Back to Gibson. Here's Gasol. No luck. Good D by Lopez.
Good job.
Nets leading by
Go, go,
3.
go, go, go.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
In the corner, it's Jack. This one for 3, and the basket good.
No
Yes.
matter who it is,
Save my
that
life,
kind of
boy.
D isn't going to get it done.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Butler.
Oh, guess who's
And
back?
finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see
Number
him stay
23.
very involved the rest of the way.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jack against Rose. Just 5 to shoot. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. McDermott dishes to Rose. Over to the wing. McDermott, no one around him, but they get it back. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Butler. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Kilpatrick passes to Jack. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Right side Jack. High post Lopez. Rose with the rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Butler kicks to Rose. To the inside. Young with the steal. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line. And that's what you want to see.
That's my shot, baby. That's my shot.
2 shots.
Show it off, baby. Show it off. 3.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Gasol screen. And it's Rose penetrating. Brooklyn with the rebound.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Jack. He feeds it to Lopez. Puts up the baby hook. And that one off the back of the rim. And
You got me.
Lopez has got
Snap.
the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
Just like I showed you how to do that, man. I showed you how to do that.
Here's Rose on the mark with the 15-footer.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Got it.
Look, I can't do that.
Outside Jack. This is the Lopez. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Lopez, he has 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also, just battling hard on every possession.
Okay, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
Oh! That's
And that
motherfucker.
hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Oh.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Brooklyn. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
and not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Butler on the wing. Outside Gasol. The dish to Rose. Can't get it to fall. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Screen by Young. And Jack, here we go. And Gasol sends it back.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hands.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Nice pass, man. Hella pass. That's a hella pass.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Get that shit on my face.
I don't know what to do. Ah.
Oh!
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Oh, I had you, man. My bad. Oh! Oh! Get that shit on my face.
Brooks for 3. It falls.
Oh my God, I didn't see that.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
3-pointer, Butler. Rebound by Brook Lopez. And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for your Nets, Brook Lopez. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
No comment.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Noah. No good. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Torresburg, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
3.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
It's been a hell of a day. Give me that shit.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
He was on his game tonight from an offensive standpoint. Whether it was scoring the basketball or distributing.
I've been killing
he
it.
gave the defense all sorts of problems. I love seeing a player in that kind of offensive rhythm.
He got me
tonight. He commanded the situation at all times.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Oh! And the foul, baby. Get off me, son. Get off me. Oh, it's early.
Oh.